guys, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I want to talk a little bit more about what the predicted handbag trends are for this year and what is on my wish list. So about 2 weeks ago I uploaded a video on vintage handbag trends for 2023 and you guys seem to love it, and I gave quite a broad overview of what styles are predicted, and I did my best to scour the internet and find you guys vintage dupes that you can jump on now and ones that are still affordable. So if you haven't watched that already, make sure you watch that after this one, because I just wanted to elaborate on it a little more. Since then I've done a lot more browsing and I've come across some really beautiful styles. If you've watched any of my fashion style videos, you will know that I love a capsule wardrobe. I'm a little more on the minimalist kind of style, and a lot of those bags I featured in that vintage trend video are not ones that I would particularly be adding to my collection, but I wanted to include them just in case they were more aligned with your style. So in today's video I'm going to talk more about the actual ones that I am definitely considering adding to my collection this year. So when I was browsing the internet and was kind of looking at what was trending in the mid 2000s, because it seems as though they're the kind of styles that are coming back into fashion, I saw a lot of the Gucci top handle kind of bag with the bamboo, and I have always seen those around on eBay going for quite a cheap price, and I was never interested. I used to look at that bamboo and just thought it looked tacky, and I just did not like the look of it. But just like everything else, over time, the more you see it, the more you start to love it. And now I am obsessed with it and I really want it in my collection. And I went to Gucci, like the actual boutique, a couple of weeks ago with my best friend because she wanted to buy her first ever designer handbag. And there were a bunch of handbags with the bamboo top handle. And I was like, okay, I definitely want to have one of those in my collection. So when I was browsing the internet, I came across the Gucci bamboo top handle two-way bag. I think it's called the two-way. I'm not certain on that. Sometimes with vintage bags it's really hard to find the actual name of it. So the reason I love this bag was because one, it had that bamboo top handle, which I just mentioned I am falling in love with and I think is a really nice detail and just adds something different to the bag that not every other bag has. It also subtly shows that it's Gucci, which I really love. I don't like a lot of branding, but if you know, you know. If I'm walking around the street, everyone would look at this bag like it's, no big deal. But if you're a fellow handbag lover, maybe you'll notice that it's Gucci, and that's what I think is quite special about it. It's definitely understated. I also love the slouch of this soft leather, and the bag to me just looks not only comfortable but very functional as well, especially with the two straps. I think that you could sort of put it in the crook of your arm or hold it down to your side if you're using the bamboo kind of strap, but then if you had your hands full and you wanted to throw it over your shoulder, you've also got the longer sort of leather strap, which isn't too long either. I think it looks similar to the length of the Noé kind of bucket bag kind of style, where it sort of comes to the midway of your body, and I really love that, and I know that it's comfortable on me. And I also thought, I love my Noé bag so much, but it does have quite a big base on it. So the times that I don't want to use it for work, like if I want to go to the shops and run some errands, or I just want to go out for the day, sometimes I don't want to take my Noé bag. One, because it's quite large, but two, it does have that big base. And I was looking at getting the petite Noé, but again, I love it, I really do, and I probably will add it to my collection one day, but it is the base on it for me does make it kind of stick out a little. My mum has it and it looks really good, but I did notice it does kind of stick out a little when you've got it around your shoulder. And this bag is kind of slouchy, kind of bucket bag, but kind of not, and would sit quite close to the body. So I just love all of the functionality of this bag, not to mention it looks very modern, very aesthetically pleasing, and you would not know that it is a vintage bag. And like I said, they're still extremely affordable, around the $200 to $500 mark you can get them at, depending on the quality that you get. And I am open to either brown or black, but it depends on the brown. I'm not into a tan kind of brown, but if it's more chocolate, I'll definitely grab it, because I would love to incorporate some bags into my collection that aren't just black. I do have my Noé in monogram, which is brown, and I love it, but I do find that I don't reach for monogram as much. Like, I really do love just block colors, just a bag that is just simple and all one color. So if I found a brown Gucci bag like this, I might be more inclined to maybe sell my Noe on. But I've looked at my bags over the holidays and really assessed all of my options, and none of them I really want to get rid of anytime soon, and I don't think I'll be selling any this year because I really do love them all and I worked really hard to get them into my collection, and I feel as though I just haven't given some of them enough time. Now the next bag I wanted to talk about is again another Gucci bag, and it is the Jackie sort of shoulder bag. Now we all know that this style is definitely on trend and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. When we went to the Gucci boutique in the city, they had all the different sizes of the Jackie bag, and I even tried one on and they are stunning. They're very comfortable, they look like they will fit a lot, and I am on the hunt on the vintage market because we all know that they're like a bit of a re-edition. They've been done before, so they are out there and there's definitely some bargains waiting to be picked up. Now the third style that I am seriously considering adding to my collection is another Gucci bamboo sort of top handle, but more of the structured bag. I think it's called the Diana top handle bag. So I think it's called this because Princess Diana was seen wearing this bag, so they then named it after her. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Like I said, with the vintage market, it's very hard to know which name is what. But again, when I went into the Gucci boutique, they had these bags there on display and they just looked absolutely beautiful. And they are again another re-edition. There are vintage ones out there that are quite affordable. COVID seems to officially be a thing of the past, or something that we're all very used to. So I think that is why it's kind of a predicted trend, this whole back to work style, because a lot of people are heading back into the office this year. So I've seen a lot of these Gucci bags on Vestiaire Collective, and again, still quite affordable, and I think that they would be a great work bag. There is nothing better than a structured tote when it comes to work because you can get it very well organized, and I think that they look very sleek. And the more I look at it, guys, I've got my iPad down here and I'm looking at it, and the more I look at it, the more I fall in love with it. And it really makes me think, actually, I don't have anything like that in my collection, so maybe I should really put that more at the top of my priority list. So that's another one I'm keen to look out for. Again, this comes in so many different colorways, browns, suedes, like I've just seen so many different styles, but in particular I do love the black leather, as always. So yeah, if you haven't seen that bag before and you like the look of it, make sure you get your hands on it now because they have it in the Gucci store and it looks as though it's going to be very popular this year. Now another vintage bag, and it's not necessarily something that is meant to be trending this year, but it has been on my wish list for a really long time, and I first ever saw it on Emma Hill. You know that I love Emma Hill here on YouTube. She did a video on her vintage handbag collection, and she had a black macadam Celine duffel bag, and I fell in love when she showed it on her channel, and ever since then it has been on my wish list. But it's one of those things that have kind of always gone to the bottom of the priority list because I won't use it every day. It's just one of those things when I'm going away, but I really am considering adding it to my collection this year. I've seen a lot of beautiful ones on eBay in really good condition, and it looks as though I might be able to get one for around $600 to $800, but again, it's not a necessity, so it really just will depend how my year goes. But I absolutely love that bag, and I've always loved the Louis Vuitton keep-all bags for travel, but to be honest, I really love the Celine monogram more so than the Louis Vuitton. It's just, to me, it looks more sleek and it looks more elegant, and I just really love this bag. And I also love that it has the black kind of leather as well as the monogram. So absolutely obsessed with that bag, definitely considering adding it to my collection this year. And the last item that I am considering adding to my collection this year, and again, it's not something that's particularly trending, but I absolutely love it, and it is the Louis Vuitton 4-key holder. Now, I already have this, but in the Damier Ebene print, and I got it at a really good price, and it has been just the ultimate companion for your keys. I absolutely love it. But I have been looking at the monogram because I bought one, a vintage one, for one of my friends for her birthday, and when I received it and gave it a clean, like a really good clean, I looked at it and I thought, oh my gosh, I think I like the monogram better. So it just is going to be one of those things that if I see one at a really good price on eBay, I'll definitely try and bid for it, and if I get it, I'll sell on my Damier Ebene one and I'll hold on to the monogram because I just think it really is beautiful, and I know that I will use it. So that's definitely just a want, not a need, but they're not super expensive on the pre-love market, so I can see it being added to my collection this year. So there you have it, guys. They are the designer items that are currently on my 2023 wish list. If anything changes, if I add anything, or if I decide that I'm not really interested in anything, I'll be sure to let you know either on here, in upcoming videos, or over on my Instagram. So make sure you go and follow me over there, because I'm always just letting you guys know where my head is at. But I would absolutely love to know what is on your wish list, what design items you're looking at, whether they're vintage, whether they're brand new. Please let me know in the comments below. I love seeing what kind of styles you guys are into, because there's a lot of bags that I've never heard of that you guys often mention in the comments, and I'll go ahead and look them up, and I never would have known about them otherwise. So definitely let me know in the comments below. And if you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, or if you haven't entered my Saint Laurent card holder giveaway, make sure you go ahead and do that. At the end of this month, I will be giving away a brand new YSL card holder with gold hardware. If you haven't entered the competition, or you're not sure where to look, I believe if you go to the community tab on my channel, if you hit community, you'll see a post there and you can enter there, or you can enter on Instagram, whatever's easiest for you. And yeah, I'll be drawing that at the end of this month, so that is super exciting. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy your day or night, depending on where you are in the world and what time you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.